people who show promise, the people who have that desire to lead and make a positive difference. And we will start different programs, leadership development, in many, many different areas. And we have so many fantastic teachers. We're really excited about where this is going to go. And then under Jane's leadership and Don Huckabee, we are having some focus association group meetings with really pushing the envelope on reaching out to our diverse workforce to increase the pipeline of diversity within our leadership development program. So we're really excited about the aspiring or educational leaders component of the pipeline. And then here is where once people have displayed leadership, they become teacher leaders, they become full-time coaches, and then their next part of their pathway or journey would be to go into an assistant principalship on their way to a principalship. We have created what's called the Washoe Academy of School Leadership. We've gotten some foundational grants, we've gotten some national partnerships where people are working with us, and we are creating a world-class program built on national standards, where at least 70% to 75% of curriculum will be tailored towards national standards, but 25% will be tailored directly into Washoe County School District. And so we're creating an opportunity for about 20 individuals a year to come into this program, and they will get very, very intensive training that we know will make sure that they are prepared and ready when the opportunity for school leadership at the principal level occurs. We're continuing with our current training for all current deans and assistant principals, and we're doing a lot with Luttrell, so we're excited about those things. But then it moves on to when we actually bring somebody into a new principalship, and we saw Kevin Carroll today at Sparks Middle School, our newest newest principal. And we know, just like with our teachers, those first couple of years are so critical for their success. We can't just put them in the classroom and hope they're successful. We have to provide support, we have to provide mentoring, we have to provide a foundation of assistance to allow them to be successful, and it's much the same with our principals. We've got to make sure that they have support groups, that they have resources that they need. We have differentiated training, and we have everything that's going to be needed for them to be successful. And through Stacy King, our consulting principal, she's providing better support to our brand new principals than we've ever delivered in the school district. And that's not my opinion. When I go out and I visit principals like Kevin, I'm hearing that. And so we're very, very excited about that area. And then finally, for our established principals who have gone forward and they've reached their post-probationary status, we have a commitment to ongoing training for those individuals. We always have to make sure that our school leaders are on the cutting edge of new technology, on the cutting edge of new ways to do the work, on the cutting edge of reaching out and creating professional learning communities at their schools. So we've worked with NISL, which is the National Institute for School Leadership, to develop differentiated programs and training, and they're very excited about their partnership with us. And again, we've already had some people go through this training in the trainer models. And we're really excited, and I like hearing the feedback people have gone through these programs. And then we're also trying to push the envelope with higher education so that if people go through these training programs, they can also go on and get their doctoral degrees. So I just wanted to share with you this graphic. I want to thank Kristen McNeil, because if you go in my office, you see something that looks like a mess, but that's my handwritten notes. Kristen put in a very nice format. But we're really excited about this, especially what I've always said is I had an opportunity several years ago to be a co-chair on a national task force for principal preparation. And so I had an opportunity to go all over the country, and I saw different aspects of this being done well. I thought Montgomery County, this is before I worked in Montgomery County, I thought they did this part exceptionally well, and I thought they did this part exceptionally well. I thought Fairfax County, Virginia did that part well. I thought Charlotte-Mecklenburg did this part well. I've never seen the school district put it all together, so I want us to be the first school district that puts it all together, get each part of this right, so that we are putting outstanding people into school-based leadership, teacher leadership, and ultimately the pathway toward principalship, and that's going to drive the success of our organization. So I just wanted to share that with you, and if you have any questions, certainly can entertain those, or if we have our one-on-one meetings, I can certainly chat with you more about it. So.
Keith, as new trustees are out and about in the schools, we spot a teacher who is clearly a leader, has really strong leadership potential. What's the best way for us to get that name to you or to Kristen so that that person maybe is considered?
So remember, part of this concept here is we have to reinforce that idea that all of our teachers are leaders. And so it's the type of leadership that you see. Do they have leadership that you think really would make a great teacher leader, or are they displaying leadership that you think might convey to a different type of district role or principalship? If you see an individual and you get excited and you want to just send a meeting, this is, to my mind, it's one of the most important things that I have a responsibility to, is to make sure that we cultivate great leadership. So, not that I don't trust things to get down and send them to anybody else, especially someone like Kristen. But I want to know, because, what selfishly, I want to go visit that person too and get them excited. But that tap your shoulder is all of us. When we see people who display that kind of quality, we need to tap them on the shoulder, because, sometimes people feel like they want to be invited to the table, and if they're not invited, that they can't move forward. And so we've got to reach out and we've got to cast a wide net. So if you see somebody, you get excited, email me, I'll promise you there'll be follow-up.
I'm just so excited about this piece that you're bringing forth. This is wonderful. As a longtime advocate out and around the schools on parent involvement, I quickly learned very early on that as the administrator goes, so does the school site and the school culture, and it's just absolutely key to have top-notch leadership at the school site, because it is just key to, and what I was always involved with, parent involvement, but as well as academic success, etc. So I'm very excited that we're doing this and look forward to wonderful results over the years.
Thank you, Trustee Clark, but you'll be excited to know that with the development of this component and this component, heavy emphasis on parent engagement and involvement, and actually, because we're designing the curriculum, so part of it will be how you help guide people into a parent university, how you interact with the parent facilitator coordinator. So it'll be things specific to Washoe County and our strong commitment to parent and family engagement. That's it.
That's a lot. Thank you very much. All right. Office of State and Federal Programs 2011-12 Department Plan.